Hi, welcome back to my channel. Intention all is well. I was resting. I take a day every now and then to just completely drink water all day and rest the body, like complete leisure. And so I was doing that, and I happened to turn on the channel of YouTube channel of Theoria, and the last one escapes me, aka Ken Wheeler. And oh my God, he just motivated me and inspired me to come on and speak. Hold on a second. It's dark. That should be better. Now you can see my sleepy face better. But that's fine. That's fine. That's not the point anyway. Um, so anyway, he motivated me to get on here and really just talk about why I even started this channel. So I started this channel because I want to share. Uh, I don't know what words to use. It's funny when we get to the languaging, um, but esoteric information that I have been given. And why I mentioned Ken Wheeler is because he has confirmed for me all of the downloads I have gotten. I'm a firm knower that alchemy reveals itself to us when we're ready, and that's happened in my case. And it's been revealed to me through all kinds of lovely channels. Ken Wheeler is one of those channels. Every time I was ready for my next phase of information to come through for confirmation and validation, someone would show up on my path to confirm the downloads that I was receiving from the ether. And you know, it's not so mystical and woo-woo as all that, because we are this substance. We are the dense matter expression of ether. So I'll leave it at that because I'm no scientist. I've had, 2 years of engineering. So whatever that means, I have an associate's in engineering, but we're talking about just scratching the surface of Laplace transforms. We're talking, going from time to how they called it wave frequency, but I really feel it was just, because how do you quantify those things? But anyway, so from time, for short, from time to frequency with Laplace transforms, and I was just barely touching the surface when I got my associates in that. And when I got to that point and I matriculated over to my undergrad, I was like, nope, I'm done with this. But Ken Wheeler is, today, I would just say, if someone wants truth today, as far as science goes, true science, Ken Wheeler is the voice today. He's the voice. And so, yeah, I don't give shout outs to really anybody. I'm all about truth. I love the truth. I'm aware of the truth. I realize I'm this truth embodied. And so Ken Wheeler inspired me. And I wasn't sure, where I was going to start on my channel. So I started with what was going on at the time of I say plandemic, he says fake-demic, which is cool. And so at that time, I started with just dropping fact, using proof and confirmation to back up what I was saying. Just short videos, to the point, succinct, get the message across, and that's it. So now I'm feeling, the more that I hear after listening to Ken, and the more that I catch in the airwaves, if you will, information about what's going on in the world, it's insane. It's ramped up to even more insane. It's more satanic than ever. And before anybody says anything, this isn't about religion. I have no affiliation with organized religion whatsoever. To me, they are cults simply because they steer the individual away from their Atman, from their true self. So I have nothing to do with that. This is not to invalidate Allah or invalidate, the Christos. No, 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 no. It's just that, or any other. I have no interest in that. I have zero interest in debating. I just know what's been revealed to me, and I wanted to start a channel to reveal those things that have been revealed to me. I want to share them, and at the same time, I realized I really didn't have, the only credentials I had to back up anything I was saying were autodidactic credentials, all self-taught, all self-aware, and I'm realizing, you know what? That's way more valid than the degrees out there, because intrinsically what we are, we're substance of the all that is. So everything's here. And I always say, we're the living library. I am the living library. So now I don't feel so apprehensive about sharing information right now. I don't know. Something happened when I listened to Ken. Well, I always enjoy listening to Ken, because I know I'm hearing truth, and my soul craves truth. And I feel that a lot of what's going on in the world today, people are missing truth. People have been so lied to, and the masses have been so dumbed down. It's like, where do we go for truth? Well, we go within. First of all, there's no within and without, but I'm going to say that for simplification. We go within. And so, oh man. All right, so this is the thing. I opened a channel on the YouTube platform right after I wrote this book, okay? Here goes the book plug. You can turn me off now if you want to. That's fine. But this is really important. This is super important. The way that media is controlled today, okay? It's always been controlled, but the level that it's controlled today, the censorship, etc. Spirit, I was wondering why Spirit, when there's so many other voices and so many other beautiful channels dropping truth, right? I said to myself, why? I asked, why? Excuse me, my eye just itched. Oh, an orb must have flew by. It happens every time my nose or eye will itch when I start speaking truth. But I asked myself, why did Spirit have me write this book? And I used to feel really bad about that. And I was like, okay, there's got to be a reason. And when I listened to Ken, I know the reason. People, you are under a severe spell. See, the title of this book is DreamSpell, right? And if anybody not understands or even grasps a little bit of tarot, and before any religious person attacks the tarot, don't do that until you know what it is, okay? Let's all play in the same sandbox without killing each other. So the moon means spell work has been done. I chose the moon because the moon is mysterious to us. It holds secrets, right? And this is like a moth butterfly, which is drawn to it, right? Moths are drawn to light. So this is drawn to that mystery. But really what this butterfly needs to do is to go within, not without. But this moon is representative of the spells that we have been put under by the system. And there's huge spells going on right now. So this book is to break those spells. And I was severely lied to as well. Okay? But before they control me, let them do what they're going to do with media, the proverbial they. Let that happen. Because Spirit had me write this book. And I'm not saying word for word that everything I wrote is absolute truth. There's only one absolute truth. But what I wrote here is absolute fact. And all the conspiracy theories are now being proved as conspiracy fact. So they can do what they want. They've taken videos down for me that never reached you. I wanted them to reach you, but they were pulled before they could reach you. So I'm not sure if this video will also make it to you. I'm unsure. And if it does, they're going to the way that they're going with media, this book is the book of it's a book of unpopular truth. Okay, we all have our contribution, and I serve truth. And which means I serve you, because you are living truth. That's another thing. So anyway, you are under a deep spell, and it is time to wake up. It is time to wake up from every institution that has been placed upon the face of this earth plane. It is time for you to wake up from all of them, and it's time for you to reclaim your sovereign soul. That is not an order. You're free to choose what you will. It is time. It is time. If someone doesn't want to go marching, on protest, which I have no desire to do that, I don't feel that makes a big difference, because everything's about principalities and powers. Everything's about the unseen before the seen. Everything takes place behind the scenes before it's seen. And what I mean by that is a walking protest is fighting something from a form level. It's not what we are. We're creative beings, and we fight, if we're going to fight at all, we fight from the spirit level, from the Atman level. And just know that where we choose to focus, we activate and amplify it. Because we are life itself. And we're the operative power. So Neville Goddard said that once, by the way. And that's why I've been actually releasing manifestation videos, because it's the power we have with our focus and with our words. And I'm going to come back and talk more about this book. I see the clock is at 13 minutes. That's a long time today, because everybody's attention spans are just really diminished. That's also part of the transhumanistic agenda, conspiracy fact. Yeah. So I don't know if this will make it to you. I hope it does. But I serve truth, which means I serve you, beloved. So, thank you for listening. And take good care of yourself. And wake up. But I'll be back. I'll be back with some more. Spirit will guide me to what I need to say next. All right. Be well.